So I'm going to show you my little recipe for the goat's milk for the puppies. Goat's milk is very well tolerated and digested by dogs. Milk is not. So you take your goat's milk like this in a can. I get it at Walmart, actually. Shop and Save sells it. So it's 1 can of goat's milk. And then 1 can of hot water. And the fats kind of settle to the bottom, so I kind of try to stir because it kind of settles at the, because it's condensed. So you never want to give it straight. You always want to dilute it down with 1 can because giving it straight is like condensed, milk. So I just take 1 can of the water. And when they get older, you can actually add a little more water so they get more water because they don't need all the calories in the milk. So I'm probably going to just add 1.5 right now, just because they're eating kibble too, just to give them more water. And then you take plain yogurt. I try to get the just the 2% because they need the fat. And I usually put about 1/2 cup or just a couple spoonfuls. Like so. And you can get vanilla too, but I just, the fat, or the plain is fine. And then you take 1 egg, and you do the egg yolk only. So you just take your egg and you flip it from one side of the crack to egg to the next until your egg white just falls out. There are things you can buy to split to get your egg yolk too, so there's your egg yolk, 1 egg yolk. You can use 2 egg yolks too for the protein and stuff, but 1's plenty. And then mostly for the young puppies, the Karo syrup in it helps them digest. It kind of helps them so they don't get constipated. So I just add 1 little squirt in there of white Karo syrup or light corn syrup. And then we're ready to mix it up. You can use either a whisk or a spoon. Just get that egg yolk all nice and broke up in there. And when they are young puppies, you want to make sure that it's warmer because they're used to drinking, warm milk, obviously, from the mom. As they get older, it's not so important, but I always like to try to take the chill off from it. And this is good just if you want to make your dog food soft, so they, right when they're being weaned off the dog food. So in here I have a little bit of Blue Buffalo and some Flex. It's going to be kind of loud right now. And this is my dry Vitamixer. I love it, but you can use any blender. And I just, it's going to be loud. Now there are some whole pieces in here yet, but you just make it like a meal like this. And there are, like I said, there are some hard pieces in here, so they'll have to chew some of it because they're getting pretty close right now where they really all they need is dry. So then I just add a little bit of the goat's milk to here. I'll save the rest for later. And just mix it up. And this will give them a good chance to start learning how to chew the full pieces because there's some full pieces in here yet too, but yet they'll just lick down the mush and then eat the hard pieces. And so that is Mama's milk.